Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Peterson here. Today we're going to learn about one of my favorite artists, Wayne Thiebaud. Let's start off by watching a clip of this video of Wayne Thiebaud. In this video, he was almost 90 years old. He actually recently passed away a few years ago, and he was over 100 years old.
His name is Wayne Thiebaud, and if you missed the retrospective of his work some months ago, don't worry. We've arranged this special showing.
They say you should never start a meal with dessert, but you can use cake to launch an art career. 40 years ago, when painter Wayne Thiebaud looked at the swirling frosting on a shop counter, he couldn't help but see gooey gobs of oil paint.
Do you like the way that he used so much paint that it looks almost like real icing?
Not long ago, the Whitney Museum in New York looked a bit like a bakery window. On display, a retrospective of Wayne Thiebaud's remarkable career, featuring his now legendary menu of cakes and pies.
You could have picked anything, and you picked pie.
Yeah, I really don't know. I painted these 8 or 10 pies on plates and thought, well, no one's going to take me seriously now. But I couldn't leave it alone.
His voluptuous oils look like buttercream on canvas. You don't just want to look at his pictures, one critic said. You want to lick them.
I want some.
You take a lemon meringue pie. It's quite a beautiful thing, a piece of lemon meringue. It's more than just a subject, it's also a kind of relationship to the paint itself, where you really feel like you're sort of making the meringue and touching the cake or working with the pie.
At 81, Wayne Thiebaud is still going strong. And it's not just desserts on his plate or...
Okay, so I'm going to stop the video right there. As you saw, Wayne Thiebaud created artwork even as an old man, and he lived a very long life to over 100 years old. So now let's take a look at some of his artwork. I love how the video said you don't want to just look at his paintings, you want to lick them, and that's definitely true. Let's start by looking at his paintings of cakes and pies. Wayne Thiebaud painted a variety of different desserts inspired by bakery counters. And I wanted to first off start with this picture. I actually saw this painting in real life at the Milwaukee Museum of Art. I turned a corner and came across this painting and was absolutely stunned. The paint on the canvas is so thick, it does actually look like real dessert. And this has some of my favorite pies: pumpkin pie, lemon meringue pie, cherry pie, and grasshopper pie, which is chocolate and mint together. They look so delicious. They're making me hungry right now. And here are some more images of sliced cakes, a whole bakery window. If you look carefully, you can even see a wedding cake. And the wedding cake has 3 layers, a big layer on the bottom, and then it gets smaller towards the top. And you can see a little bride and groom standing on the very top of the cake as the cake topper. We already saw that one, so I'll keep going. Here's another display of all different cakes in a bakery window. They look real and good enough to eat. And then here's another wedding cake that he painted where you can see 1, 2, 3 layers of cake. Now, Wayne Thiebaud didn't just do cakes and pies. He also made ice cream. So here are some paintings very similar to his other dessert artwork, but just of ice cream. And you can see once again how he put on the paint nice and thick. So it looks like real scoops of ice cream. And I just wanted to show you quickly, this is by a different artist named Klaus Oldenburg, but he created an ice cream sculpture, which is a 3D work of art where it looks like an ice cream cone has been plopped right on top of a building in Germany. Isn't that cool? I love any artwork that is dessert themed. And finally, I wanted to show you some of Wayne Thiebaud's gumball machine artwork. He makes each gumball look nice and shiny, just like real life. And here are some examples of real gumball machines that maybe inspired Wayne Thiebaud's paintings. Thanks so much for learning about this artist with me. I can't wait to see the artwork you create inspired by his work.